welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oregon State's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So USC's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football from climbing the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Spins away from the defense. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Bringing the heat. Grabbed in backfield. It's Jordan. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. They're working that left side. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer.
Oh, he's getting a head. Touchdown, Trojans! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the...
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Back to throw, it's Mayava. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QB's...
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Going up top again. Got it in the middle, it's Lane.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, it's Jordan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He's got him in the flat. Looking for the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to power it in. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They're set to kick shake it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it left. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. The short hands, it's Jordan. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Jordan. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's McKenzie.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle, and that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires it down the seam. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique, knocking the football away.
This time he's got it. At the 45 on its way. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Using his legs to buy some time. Finds his man. It's Jordan. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw again. They'll run the screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lemon. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15. First and 10 from the 14. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Quarterback will keep it. Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Trojans had tough field position, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And they tacked on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Card. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here we go. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage on first down, second and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. He cannot get it inches away from pay dirt.
Well, with a huge lead, interesting decision. Are you going to try to pad it with a field goal, or do you want to stay aggressive, Dave?
And what's nice is you got this big lead, so it really doesn't matter whichever you choose, but you can grab the points, or you can go to try to put this nail in the coffin.
They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it. Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. Fourth down situation, and the offense.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lane. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Using his legs, it's Sanders. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game,
turning it on. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
and that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just... very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Yeah, and third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the... And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting trapped. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put...
Breaks into the open. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lane. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. To the air, it's Mayava. Makes the grab over the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Strogan. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Lemon. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Right on the money. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arizona State's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Longhorns want to move quickly. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. You got to do it again today. That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Manning. Makes the grab. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Longhorns! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And This offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Manning. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid... And the Longhorns are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
And the Longhorns backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Lockett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Back to throw. It's Manning. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. This time it's complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
That's caught. It's McCutcheon. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Tom, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Starting to feel a little pressure. On a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Trying to get it to the marker. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to fourth down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Quarterback moving. Firing to the right, complete. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Baxter. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. A little screen to the running back. Sweet cut there. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Got it in the middle, it's McCutcheon. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Working that left side now. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This is a designed run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for room, it's Baxter. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Throwing, looking right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
It's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. Puts it out of the air. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they got it at the 26. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Get it out on the screen. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorn! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Clemson has just had no answer to the onslaught they've faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on top of him. They're trailing by 18 to Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Oh, they're after him.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The throw. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They want to get this defense on its heels.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Making side adjustments here. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They get to him as he throws. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They feed him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. On the run, it's Owens. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Got his man on the right. There he goes. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Levin. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Play number 9 on this drive. Dropping back, it's Levin. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Sun Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires on the move. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Misfired on first down. Back to the air on 2nd. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Dropping back, it's Manning. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. Most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it. Went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
And the returner will be brought down. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. starts a drive trying to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
That's reeled in. It's Moss. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Lost to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Looking for room. It's Owens. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running back.
Turning it on. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Running into the open space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. Finds a crease at the 20. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes, and the waiting moments, that could be Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Bring in the heat. Guns and room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Got to give this team credit, guys, because good teams find ways to win games. I know they were the favorite coming into this one, but they get the touchdown when they need it. You got to convert the 2-point play to tie this thing up. There's still time left at the end of this game, but you feel like the momentum is now back on their side.
They'll try to get the 2, knot this thing up, and maybe push us into overtime. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. A chance to tie the game here in the 4th. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Flips it out to the back. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Longhorns inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. Caught over the middle, it's Baxter. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
We'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
To the air, it's Levin. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like...
Going for the big play. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.